What's up, y'all, and welcome back.
Go for rabbit in this bitch. Oh no, no cabin in this bitch. Go white be rabbit in this bitch. My gun go rabbit in this bitch. I've been up 6 weeks shooting like no whiskey. Feel like I'm maverick in this bitch. 40 don't tip me. Show me that you can't keep far from average in this.
The Expanse Season 2 Episode 2. And I have to say, a lot has happened in Episode 1. We were introduced to a whole new crew from Mars, Gunny, and Travis. Someone said Travis was Earthborn. I read it in the comments. And the rest of the crew is Martian-born. So it's just Travis at the moment. Yeah. Then I found out that Holden and Miller, they had cancer from the radiation, but hopefully that gets resolved with the little injection thing they had, because they each picked it up from that little radiation. And but I think they should be able to heal up from that, right? I'm not sure, but how that works, but hopefully they heal up, because Holden was like, he was messed up when he got that radiation. He just couldn't heal for nothing. He was just like puking and coughing up blood all over the place. But Holden and Miller, they both got like injections now to like keep that at bay. Hopefully the cancer goes away. That rhymed. But yeah. Miller is just fitting in now. I don't know if I just said Miller I meant to say Miller is the one that was having problems, not Holden. But anyway, Miller's starting to fit in with the crew. Him and Amos had a little family spat, which was so funny to watch in the previous episode. And it was just interesting to see Miller's interactions with each of the guys on the Rocinante. He had a conversation with Naomi. She was like basically just trying to tell Miller like, ease up on Amos. Amos is a bit on the crazy side. Well, not on the crazy side, but Amos is just very protective. And then he's been having interactions with conversations with Holden, because they went through a whole journey together on Eros. While being infected with radiation, trying to get off that station. And then they had, who else did they have a conversation with? Yeah, it was Holden, Amos, and Naomi. The conversation with obviously with Amos was with their fists, and Amos won. Amos overpowered him. Someone did say even at full health that Miller will still not beat Amos. And that it's kind of obvious. Yeah, I can see that, because Amos, once you get to tussling with him, there's no winning. Now, I did say in the previous episode I would like to see Gunny and Amos go head to head, because they both got that strength in them. I don't know. I would like to see a little showdown between those two. Oh, even though I feel like Gunny might have a showdown with Naomi, and Gunny might win, because Gunny's got some strength in her too, from what I've seen. She's very goal driven. She's trying to get her own little personal paradise right now, her inheritance or something like that. She's her Captain Sutton. I think he likes her because of how goal driven she is to get certain things done. From what I saw, that's what I saw in the previous episode. He's not like in love with her. I think he likes her more for just her determination. And then Holden and Naomi finally hit it off, and I could see this coming a mile away. From season 1, I've been seeing the little hints here and there. They were just the way they were looking at each other. They would hold each other's hands in little moments when they went. I remember when Holden was getting off the ship, off Eros Station, and Naomi was tending to him. She held his hand and looked at him all lovingly. And then there was other times when they was on the, I think, Anubis, and they were like investigating stuff there, and they had this little friendly, flirty conversation. It was just, I could see it coming a mile away. And then, well, Holden and Naomi, they sealed the deal. Whether Amos is gonna like it or not, I don't know yet. I feel like Amos might end up beating up Holden as well, because they got their own little rivalry as well. But yeah, yeah, I pretty much covered everything. Oh yeah, Christian's got someone trying to assassinate her at the moment. Someone's put a hit on Christian, and she doesn't know who. She's trying to. I think she's trying to figure it out. She's even hired herself a new spy, because we don't know where Kenzo's gone. I think Kenzo was her spy. I'm not even sure now. But yeah, we got a new spy now, and I didn't catch his name when Christian met him. He's the guy from Spartacus and from Arrow. Played Captain Boomerang. He played Asher in Spartacus. And yeah, he's her new spy now, basically. And yeah, I feel like he's gonna actually unravel some things, and he's gonna hurt some people too. Some people are gonna get hurt for going after Christian. Christian don't play that. She don't play that. Like she too is very kind of goal driven, but she's also very, what's the word I'm looking for? Is it intuitive? Something like that. But she's very good with the politics. She knows how to strategize, basically, is what I'm trying to say when it comes to certain things. Like, she knows someone's got a hit on her now, so if she does certain things, this spy will discover who's trying to do what against her. I don't know. We'll see what he does. But yeah, that being said, that was pretty much what I got from episode 1 of season 2. And with that being said, let's get into season 2, episode 2. Let's go.
Phoebe ahead of the Scirocco. Mars clearly wasn't willing to let that happen.
Well, what was on Phoebe that Mars didn't want us to find?
We'll never know now, will we?
Sir, we precipitated this by sending the ship to Phoebe in the first place. They weren't firing on the hill. They intended to miss. A first shot across the bow.
Thank heaven Captain Yevgeny has a cool head, or we'd be already glassing each other's cities.
Supply lines, which we help defend, are vital to their terraforming efforts. If we threaten to shut them down...
Trade embargo.
No, what we need to do is order the Nathan Hale to take out the Scirocco now.
If we go this way, we're going to be watching each other's ships fall from the sky.
Sir, if I may. The deep radar station on Deimos. It's mostly automated, minimal personnel. Casualties will be light. Are you saying you won't carry out a lawfully given order?
If that's the case, Admiral, I'm afraid I'm gonna have to ask
No
you.
need to pretend this is a request, sir. I step down as fleet commander.
Damn.
They set up cameras and sensors in advance.
Eros is an experiment on belters. Everybody down there is dead, they're dying, they're being studied like bugs under a microscope.
They're beaming the data here. It's an abandoned communications relay.
At least some of the people responsible for Eros are gonna be there.
If you want to take that station, you need to land an assault team. Do you have any idea of the resistance inside?
No, we don't. That's why we're talking to you. You're the military genius.
Exactly.
Well, I don't do that kind of thing anymore. And the OPA is not an army.
We're going with or without you.
The ones we saved, we always saved by accident. We should have saved more.
We saved us. Crew comes first. If we would have been back for strays, we'd end up dead like them.
We should have at least tried. We could have filled the Rossi with people, but we didn't.
Bruh, no. Eros was dead.
About us, huh? I mean, doing nothing is just as bad as doing the wrong thing. Being a bystander. I mean, what kind of people are we that we only help?
I figured Amos was gone.
I'm sorry, darling.
I would have left.
Copain said he'd buy me drinks if I sit here and listen to you.
Well, we're going after those who killed Eros. Tell that to your factions. I need 50 good fighters. Send your best.
I still don't trust Fred Johnson, but my guy, he finally listened to Miller and them. And Holden and them.
Anyone with half a brain knew we were not going to leave that room without an escalation.
I'm honored. You think you gotta justify your actions to
I'm
me?
simply telling you how your tantrum got you sidelined. Now, Why don't you grow a pair and tell me what you really think? We're just two people having a drink. No ranks.
And the solar system is in tatters because of people like you and Aaron Wright. Despite your delusions to the contrary, you, Madame Undersecretary, may be the worst person I have ever met.
Tell me about Fred Johnson. When he joined the OPA and everyone lined up to stone him, you stayed quiet. Why?
There was plenty said about him.
I understand it's hard to watch a war hero.
You don't understand shit about Fred Johnson.
Enlighten me.
Oh, then you want the real story?
Yes, I would.
Colonel Johnson wasn't told that they'd surrendered. If he knew, he would have never called that strike in.
Why wasn't he told?
Because the powers that be wanted to send a message to the belt. Defy us, we wipe you out. Message sent. The UN pinned a medal on his chest for Anderson Station. He was a hero to Earth and despised everywhere else, all based on a lie. But you know what? He never said a word. Didn't even try to clear his name. Just walked away.
So when he found out he killed all them kids and them people on Anderson Station, it broke him, basically. Which is why he gave up what he was. You go, boy.
I want to talk to Fred Johnson.
That is treason, isn't it?
It certainly is.
He's good at blending in. I didn't even see him in the background until he stood up. So finally Christian and Fred Johnson's gonna meet. I would love to see what they're gonna talk about.
What's the go signal for the assault?
That will explode and turn into a door. Good hunting.
Stay away from the aqua. Stay away from the aqua.
Oh.
What you doing here? You lose a bet.
What's he doing here?
Last time I saw you, you were stealing sewer water from the Greeks. Wouldn't have if I knew they were paying an Arthur script. But you used to that, right, Star Helix? Hey, no need to get nasty. No, really. What you doing here?
That is Diogo, isn't it?
It's not arrow. Sheep like these. My uncle Mateo had this rock hopper. He take me along sometime.
I don't care.
My uncle was a hero.
Yeah, that's him.
He died fighting Yanas. He put me out here locked first because he had love for me. Now I fight like he did.
You're still talking.
If another belter ship don't see the blasting come from me, I still be on the float. All this just bonus time for me, Sasaki.
Diogo better hold his own, because I feel like he's about to die after that big speech. Oh boy.
Go next to the bow and arrow. Shit, I'm on it.
Oof. Yo, that was that close, Naomi. Let's not forget what happened to Shed.
We're breathing and it must be good.
We're okay.
They need to be more careful.
The port. Oh crap, we're down a thruster.
We've lost the feed line to number 16.
I see it. Inner hole, C9. I can patch that.
Amos, stay put. One hard maneuver and you're done.
We don't get that thruster back and we're all done.
Amos will get it done. He's not about to die. FedEx? Really? Oh, product placement in there with a FedEx showing up.
Surprise, assholes!
Nice. Light them up. You guys are a go. Let's go.
Bumper. Look like nobody home, maybe.
I knew it. I knew it. I called it. I called it. I called it. After that big speech he made, I knew he was going to take a bullet to the head. Rest in peace, Diogo.
You okay?
Oh, he's alive.
Invincible me!
Bruh, you're not invincible. It's a bit too quiet around here. It's like the Anubis all over again.
Hey,
They're plugged into the Matrix.
Nice.
These guys are very trigger happy. What were they working on, and what's going on in here? Is that Dresden?
You.
We'll negotiate. You're gonna help us make a vaccine.
No, that goes against everything we're trying to accomplish.
You infected a station full of
They're
belters.
infected to save us all.
That great, good type of stuff. Nah,
It'd have to be a hell of a lot more specific than that.
If we master it, we can apply it
Apply it to what?
to everything. We become our own gods. Imagine human beings able to live in hard vacuum without a suit or under the crushing atmosphere of a gas giant, or able to hibernate long enough to travel to the stars. The data will erase itself if anyone other than me tries to decrypt it. Without this work, humanity will be left unarmed, ignorant, vulnerable to an enemy who has already fired the first shot.
come on, guys, don't give this guy a chance.
So we have an understanding.
No. No, Fred.
You're gonna need complete access to the data.
Come on, man.
As well as the names of everyone responsible for setting this in motion.
Nice one, Miller. That was a good decision right there. Man, what an episode. Yep. It definitely got interesting again. I knew like someone was, well, I had a feeling someone was gonna shoot Dresden. I was kind of hoping Fred Johnson was gonna do it, but everything Dresden did on Eero Station, you can't justify it by like, I want to get back to my experiments, I want to get back to work. That means he's gonna just do what he did on Eero on some other place. He's gonna infect more people, trying to figure out how the proto-molecule affects them and stuff. No, I'm with Miller when he shot him. I was like, somebody's gotta kill this man, because we ain't trusting this man, not Dresden. That was Dresden, right? But yeah, I agree fully with Miller for what he did. Like, I know Jules PML, he's gonna probably find some other person to experiment further on people and stuff. But because he's got his own little thing going on. But Dresden had to go. Dresden for sure had to go. So good job, Miller. I'm for that. That decision was the right decision. Speaking of Jules PML, is he in charge of the shadow government? Like, I know he was behind everything, the attacks and everything, and Julie's death because of this whole proto-molecule that he created and stuff. Does he run his own little shadow government on the sidelines or something? And is somebody, I still feel like somebody in that boardroom is under Julie, under Jewel. Somebody's following his orders to do certain things. Well, we know, what's his name? Is it Aaron Wright? Or did I misread that in the comment? Is he, I know he's under I'm just gonna call him JP Mao. Is he under his rule? Because yeah, because he was like in episode 1, he was very happy that they got rid of Phoebe Station, which leaves everybody in the dark about what happened. And I'm sure it's not just him that's under JP. I'm sure there's other people under him too, like within that boardroom. And Christian, she's getting slightly closer to the truth. We found out some more stuff about Fred Johnson. Fred Johnson didn't mean to kill the people on Anderson Station. He was just given orders. They didn't give him all the information about what was going on Anderson Station. It was just the little camera footages that we got from whoever was keeping that. And the captain, or not the captain, what's the guy's name that was speaking to to Christian. He found out that the orders were pretty much, was the UNN at the time that he was working for. It was their orders to just wipe out the Anderson station. They were just terrorists. They didn't tell Fred Johnson that there were innocent people on there. So when he blew up the Anderson station, I feel like that broke him when he found out what was really going on, who was on that ship. Like there was kids and everything on that ship, because that was a very sad moment as well at the same time, because they were just trying to, like, I think they were just trying to immigrate to some other place. But yeah, I feel like that broke Fred Johnson, which is why he's like on Tycho Station. He still kind of works for the government. I'm not sure which government he works for now, but I know he had a visit in season 1 from somebody that said, you gotta ship the Mormons out, you guys got something else to do now. Yeah, so I feel like that somehow broke Fred Johnson, and now he's like his own little general, his own little captain or whatever of Tycho Station. And yeah, Diogo showing up again. So he was picked up by Tycho Station along the way. I did wonder this whole time where he was. I really thought it was Raps for the guy. But seems he was alive. He was making this big speech about we're gonna get revenge on everything. Yeah, he was gonna get. I don't know where I was gonna go with this now. Yeah, he's saying we're gonna get revenge and everything for what happened to his uncle and all that. I don't know. And then he got shot like at the end, but luckily it was like jelly bullets or whatever, gel bullets, as they said. I feel like the crew was set up. I think Dresden is responsible for his own crew dying. This was Jules, another plan by Jewel, I think. Just they're just collateral damage basically. Dresden, they there to protect Dresden basically, something like that. That's what it felt like. And yeah, but Diogo got shot by one of the crew members, and I thought it was dead. Like, I saw blood on the helmet, and I was like, oh, it's Raps for Diogo after making that speech. Now he thinks he's invincible. I still feel like that kid's gonna die if he doesn't put his head on right. He needs to focus. He needs to focus on being a better soldier, because he was just like he just stepped out into the crossfire and got hit. But anyway, yeah. So the shadow government. That's what I wanted to talk. Wait, I did talk about the shadow government, didn't I? I only got like 3 notes today, because that's all that caught my attention. So the shadow government might be run by Joel Pierre Mao. I'm not sure yet. I feel like it is. Like, I think someone did explain this in the comments as well. That he was behind a lot of stuff. He was behind everything that happened in season 1. So yeah. And then yeah, we got Christian just trying to follow up on what's still going on, and her spy, who's just good at blending in. I did not even see him in the background when she was having a little conversation. So I'm willing to see more about what he uncovers, and hopefully the message that he sends off to Fred Johnson gets through to him, and Fred Johnson and Christian meet up and have their little conversation. As far as Holden and the crew go, I don't think they're gonna meet Christian yet. I think that's probably gonna happen in like a later season, or maybe later in this season. We don't know yet, but they are kind of close to meeting each other, because Fred Johnson is literally giving them orders right now. So yeah, we'll have to wait and see what happens. But yeah, Dresden's gone. I'm happy that Dresden is gone, because Dresden had it coming. After what he did to Eros, I would have been for it too. Like, he did, like, he took the proto-molecule out of Julie and spread it all over Eros. There's no saying sorry for that. No. So I'm for it, like I said, for what Miller did. Miller did the right thing. That being said, hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. Hit that like button, and we are out. Bashsmash.